What is up, Chase That Coin family? Shaka Daniel here, and today I want to just quickly discuss with you guys or review an article from Cointelegraph. The link will be in the description, and the title of the article is Vitalik Buterin: Bitcoin more likely than Ethereum to split in 2017. So this should be excuse me, I can't even talk right now. An interesting discussion or review, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, let's get directly into it. Like I said, this article is from Cointelegraph.com, and it consists of a couple tweets between the founder and creator of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, and a gentleman by the name of Ragnar Lithischer. All right. Now, Mr. Lithischer was basically giving his opinion on the United Arab Emirates using Ethereum consensus to conduct a real estate record pilot program. All right. So he stated Ethereum is a terrible choice for a real estate database. His argument is based on the view that real estate records need to exist for decades and that Ethereum is too unstable, too mutable, too unproven compared to Bitcoin to be used for a real estate database. All right. In current times, as far as we know from bugs in the platform in Ethereum, the DAO hack, the hard forks, the mutability, he has a point. I can't say that he doesn't have a point, because he does. All right. Vitalik Buterin said to this in a tweet on December 30th. He said, past performance not indicative of future results. I actually think BTC is more likely than ETH to split in two in 2017. I have to say that I disagree with that. I don't think that Bitcoin will split into two, but I do think that if SegWit doesn't pass, or some kind of scaling, something doesn't happen as far as scalability, I do think it will affect the price somewhat, but I don't think that Bitcoin will split into two. Now, this isn't for sure, because if you guys have been keeping up with my channel for some time, I did a video on the chances of Ethereum forking, and I was just thinking about blockchain, immutability, there's not a chance that Ethereum would fork. I thought that they were just going to take the DAO hack on the chin, it would affect the price for a while, and then they take it from there. So I said it was a 60% chance that Ethereum would have done nothing and just took the DAO hacking on the chin. As you present day, obviously I was wrong about that, but I don't think that Bitcoin is a whole different beast. All right. I don't think that Bitcoin will hard fork, but what I do think, I don't think it will fork or split. What I do think is if SegWit doesn't pass, there will be some discouragement, and this discouragement will reflect on the price. And this is just in my opinion, and I know I'm not a really big name in the cryptocurrency community, so when I give my opinion on certain things, I get attacked for it. But this is what I think people like Tone Vase are saying. So this is what Tone Vase is saying when he's worried about a date in July for Bitcoin. All right, and I think he's talking about SegWit passing or not. If SegWit doesn't pass, I think he also believes that there's going to be some kind of somewhat of a sell-off in the Bitcoin price. All right. Leading up to July, though, the Bitcoin price could go so high that the sell-off could actually bring us back down to where we're currently at, the $1,000 range, and that still wouldn't be a terrible thing. Bitcoin would have still performed very well. All right. It says he also cited the exploitation of 150 million worth organization, the DAO, in June 2016. All right. The hard fork split Ethereum miners, the network's history of bugs and errors, the uncertainty of Ethereum's developers to switch from proof of work to proof of stake consensus algorithm. All right. Literature. I hope I'm probably butchering your name, but I'm sorry about that. But he thinks that the 400,000 times greater hash power of Bitcoin and its 23 times bigger market cap make it a much better choice for real estate database instead of Ethereum. All right. Vitalik said, to clarify, I'm referring to an ETC, ETH style fork, not accidental consensus split. All right. Vitalik said when they can just choose the chain that makes more sense. All right. Vitalik also added elsewhere that the notation that blockchains are all about 1x to rule them all is silly maximalism. And if you guys aren't aware, Vitalik is the one that coined the phrase Bitcoin maximalist. If you don't know what a Bitcoin maximalist is, Tone Vays is a Bitcoin maximalist. People that think that Bitcoin is the only blockchain, the only actual blockchain. All right. Bitcoin is one of the only coins that I am really, really bullish for the real long term. All right. From the words of Satoshi, which states that a blockchain has to be proof of work and certain things. Technically, there are other blockchains, and Ethereum would technically be one of them. All right. But now, you guys can go read that article for yourself. It's on Cointelegraph. But let's just get into the Ethereum versus Bitcoin thing. But before we get onto that, like I said, I don't think that Bitcoin will split. I think that if SegWit doesn't pass, it will show some disappointment, and the disappointment will reflect in the price. But the price may go so high that it sells off and recorrects back down to the level that we're already at. All right, so that's for that. But let's get into the Bitcoin versus Ethereum thing for an investment long term. All right, I think Bitcoin is the much safer, much more proven, much more stable cryptocurrency, blockchain, whatever you want to call it. I don't get upset when people say the word blockchain because, you know, in my opinion, let them use the word blockchain, because Bitcoin is going to shine through anyway because it's that good of a technology. So I don't mind when people use the word blockchain. But as far as Ethereum, I cannot totally sit down and shun Ethereum. They have a big dream as far as a programmable cryptocurrency, which is Turing complete. I think that's it. Even though that presents a lot of attack surfaces, it is a big dream, and if they can pull it off, it's gonna be revolutionary. All right. Now, as far as mutability, the unstableness and the bugs in the platform. Short term, I think it's a bad thing. But overall, in the long term, I think it makes it for a good investment. And here's why. Mind you, all of this is in my opinion. I think that governments, big corporations, they're going to want something that is pliable, something that they can, whether manipulate is the right word or not, but they're going to want something that's pliable. All right? They're going to kind of shy away from Bitcoin because they can't really control it. All right? With Ethereum, they can, tweak it and bend it and shape it as to how they want. Now, as far as blockchains, for what a blockchain is, it's all in the word blockchain. All right? It's supposed to be immutable. It's supposed to be long-standing, the information that's put on there. All right? As far as a blockchain goes, Ethereum might not be the best one for immutability and certain things right now or ever. But as far as an investment for profit, I think long-term Ethereum is going to be I think it's going to be a good investment. Whether it's Ethereum or Ethereum Classic that's going to win, who knows? I think Ethereum Classic is going to go for more so the immutable aspect. So Ethereum Classic may be better as a cryptocurrency, as a blockchain, But as far as an investment for governments, large companies, I think that in the long term, ETH, Ethereum, is going to be a good investment. All right? And for the whole simple fact that as far as ICOs, Ethereum is still going to have some of the best coins are going to be built on top of ETH. All right? Even those things like Waves has a couple ICOs built on top of it, but in my opinion, the ICOs that have been built on top of Waves so far are not good. BlockSafe, nah. Tokes, nah. Incent has a problem because I don't really want to get too far into that. But for some of the better ICOs, we're going to need Ethereum. And just the simple fact that it has a leader that people believe in. 3 things that are in human nature. War is in human nature. Tribalism is in human nature. And also the want to follow something or someone. Those 3 things are in human nature. So it's human nature to want to follow somebody like Vitalik, Buterin. That's why he has somewhat of a cult-like following around him. All right? And it helps a lot that he's a smart guy, a smart young guy. So he can only, advance. Well, not only, but it's likely that he will advance. All right, so that's my opinion on Bitcoin and versus Ethereum. Go check out that article. Thank you guys for all of the donations. Kev, thanks for the donation. And the other people, I'm not sure exactly who they are, but I still thank you for the donations. The donations in the last 2 days were, I've been impressed with those, and I'm very thankful for those. Also, if you guys would like to donate to my channel, please go to the About section for this channel. So click on the channel, go over 4 tabs from home, click on About. There's a list of 15 different cryptocurrencies there that you can donate to me in. Also, PayPal. I accept PayPal. If you would like to contact me for a one-on-one cryptocurrency training session, please do so at chasethatcoin@gmail.com. All right. Follow me on Twitter at chasethatcoin. And we're here 2017, and let's see what 2017 brings. Bitcoin is performing very well, and I think it's pretty much up from here. All right, maybe a slight correction, but more so up from here. All right, so like I said, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you're already subscribed, click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get notified as soon as I release these videos. And keep chasing those coins, ladies and gentlemen.